Hello, welcome to Brilliant Academy. In today's class, you're going to learn about frame of reference. So what is frame of reference? A frame of reference is a coordinate system or a background or a place where you stay to observe or measure the motion, speed or position of an object. The concept is that the coordinate system where you or the place where you stay to observe anything that is happening will determine what you will observe. So if I'm in a car and the car is moving, I will observe that the environment is moving backward and everything in my front is coming towards me. Somebody that is standing, which is another frame of reference, to me my frame of reference is in the car. To some other person who is standing in the platform, that's standing at the beside the road, will observe that I'm moving along the road. Meanwhile, I think that every other thing is moving backward while I'm stationary. So let me use this analogy to explain the concept. So observe, let's say we have a jet. Don't mind my drawing. So we have a jet, and let's say this is the floor. Let's say this is the floor, and you are standing right beside here, and this is a car. Let's just use this. This is a car. Let's use this. Now, in this scenario, let's say your frame of reference is that you are standing at the platform. That is, you are just standing at the floor, observing what is happening. So let's say that this plane is moving with a velocity of 100 meter per second, and the car is moving with 50 meter with a speed of 50 meter per second, and the plane is taking this direction, and the car is taking this direction. Now, looking at this, you will measure that from this frame of reference, which is at the platform or at the background, you measure that this car is moving towards you with a velocity of 50 meter per second, normal, and you will observe that the plane is moving with 100 meter per second. Now let's take another frame of reference. Let's consider another scenario. So we have that, let's say this is the plane, and this is the car. Now, let's assume that you are in the car. Let's assume that you are in the car, and then the car is moving with a velocity of 50 meter per second, and this is moving with a velocity of 100 meter per second, and this is the floor. Now, if you are in the car observing what is happening, the same thing that happened here, but if you change your position, which is your frame of reference, if you change it to let's say now you are in the car and you are asked to observe what is happening now, you are going to feel like you are stationary, as though you are not moving. What you are going to think is that what you are going to observe is that the floor is moving backward with this velocity, which is 50 meter per second, and you are going to think that the plane is moving with a velocity of 150 meter per second, which is not true. But because of your position, which is your reference frame, this is what you are going to observe. You are going to observe that the plane, the floor is moving backward Meanwhile, you in the car is the one that is moving this way, but you are going to think that you are stationary and the floor is moving backward with a velocity of with the same velocity to which the car is moving, and you are going to think that the velocity of this plane is moving faster than this. You are going to think is 150. Now let's observe the last scenario. Let's say you are now in the plane. Let's say you are now in the plane. Let's say you are in the plane and the car is moving with a velocity of 50 meters per second, and this is moving with a velocity of 100 meters per second. Now I want you to pause the video and try to think, what will somebody in this plane, what is he going to measure? How is he going to observe the scenario? Now notice that the person in this car will notice that in the plane you are going to think that the floor is moving with a velocity of 100 meters per second, and you are going to think that the car is moving with a velocity of 150 meters per second. So you can see that as you change your frame of reference, what you are going to observe about any scenario is going to change. So this is actually the concept of a reference frame. So where you stay to observe what is happening, that spot is your frame of reference. Is the reference frame to which you are observing what is happening.